Hi there, it's Arielle, the Artsy Intuitive, and I just wanted to come on here and do some messages, whatever wants to come through. Tomorrow will be 222. Yeah, 222. Pretty magical, right? So, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well, doing awesome, being in your power, being in your doing your inner work, your inner healing. Light my sage, whatever sage I have left over here. No! My candle almost went out. Don't go out. Okay, all right. So, let's see here. Okay. Anyways, let's get on with this. I call upon the Ascended Masters that I work with, Archangel Michael. I call upon my A-team. I call my A-team, my Ascension team, okay? Bless this space, bless my energy, pull in my guides, my angels that I work with. Okay, let's get into what messages that want to come out. I'm feeling like some light language may come out. I haven't done light language in a while. Okay, so I want to tap into the Sacred Rebels. Okay, Sacred Rebel deck that I have right here. Let that flame burn. Let it burn. Oh, and it went out. Dang it. Do I have any more candles? I need to get more candles. Okay, so just, you know, you can always fast forward the intro if it's like me getting all situated. I want my candle. I want my candle. Okay, let's try the white. Let's try this one. I love candles. I love it. Okay, that's good. Got some incense burning and candles. Okay, let's do this thing. I haven't done light language in a long time. It's time to get down to it. It's time to like, with this full moon in Virgo and clearings coming out, purging, releasing, point of no return. Like, let's get onward and upwards with our ascension journey. 333 on the clock right now. Okay, and move forward. Move forward in our truth, because message right there, okay? Focus on the light. I'll take it. Focus on the light. And what was this number? 33. I just saw 333. Number 47. Beautiful 47. That's just a number synchronicity that follows me endlessly lately. And it's all good. Focus on that light. Focus on that light that you are. Especially Divine Masculines. Shout out to Divine Masculines in this Twin Flame journey. Okay, because I'm going to show love to the Divine Masculine because I have Divine Masculine in myself. And I just want to say that I'm a firm believer in that balancing of energies and, you know, letting go of distorted masculine energies. I've seen and heard too much on channels, and I just want to say that the Divine Masculines on their Twin Flame journey, I really am so proud Truly, truly am, because I feel it. I feel it in my being, because I feel it within myself, and I just have to shout that out. Okay, so focus on this light. You have the sunflower in the back. And it's a 10, I swear, tens, because the cycle is completed. We finished this cycle and we're moving on to this new life right here. Okay, so heaven sent, focus on the light. Okay, focus on that light that you are. Okay, I'm taking this one because this one's standing out to me. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Go with your within yourself and trust your higher self. Ask for your higher self to come down within you. Surrender to spirit. Surrender. Faith, trust, and surrender is my mantra. Faith, trust, and surrender. And see how she's surrounded by all of, because this is in you. You are consciousness. You are this. You are the universe. The universe is held within you. Universe is a cosmic consciousness. Is held within you. Your very being. This is just a vessel. This is a body. This is your body that you are like a car, like an automobile, and you're using this body to get spirit where it needs to go. Okay, so trust yourself. 31 is a 4 foundation. Your roots. Taking from that root chakra energy and purging out all of those distorted energies, releasing them out into this flight. And I see lots of birds. I saw 2 geese today. 2 geese. Seeing lots of 2s. Okay, and that energy. But look at this picture and look at this card. See how all the nature is surrounding her and all these beautiful animals. The animals, trust yourself because you have nature. Like, you are everything. You are in your reality. It's like people say, I lost it. I lost that thought. It's okay. I'll have another thought. It's a really awesome one. So I'm really in this channeling energy, and it's channeling through, and it's just, she's got that prime, the face paint on her. Okay. Because she does it. She expresses herself. Okay. I heard this song. And Express Yourself by Madonna. Express yourself. Hey, 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 hey. Okay? Express yourself. And this is definitely, it was a message, honestly, to Divine Masculine to express themselves. That was like a message coming from my higher self, Divine Feminine. Okay, anyways. But for everybody, okay? For everybody. I didn't always used to be like this and able to speak my truth. The Little Mermaid, Arielle, okay, that movie I really resonate with. I feel like that's like an archetype of my life, is finding my voice. You know how she lost her voice and she gave it up. She gave it up to be with this prince. And the moral of the story is, honestly, like, don't ever give up your voice. Like, be yourself and you will draw in the perfect and right prince or whatever. But that's not the point. Is trust yourself, okay? Because go beyond the ego, go beyond the shadow. Like, your personality is great, but you're beyond that. You are the soul, you are the spirit. That is the truth. We are stepping into a higher level consciousness. This is not like make-believe fairy tale kind of stuff. This is real, okay? And if you're on my channel, obviously, you know this, because look at this. Yeah, conscious connections, 35, that's 8. The infinity, the infinite, you are the infinite. What you see outside yourself, when you see other people, they are a reflection of you. We are all consciousness expressing itself. Okay, and this is, to me, this is like a twin flame card, and this is also, I see the shadow self, like the shadow self who tries to protect you, and teach, like, we learn all these lessons from the shadow, and a lot of the time it's just the fear of not being loved, not feeling worthy, teach us these lessons, and once we wake up to this truth, sometimes we forget. And then we have to go through remembering again. And that's why we have soul family. Okay? That's why we have this these channels on Facebook and whoever we connect with, and we connect to our soul tribe, and our soul and our hearts connect to our soul tribe and call these people in to help us when we're in these phases or energies that, you know, sometimes we dip down in the lower frequencies, and we have other people to lift us back up, to help us back up, you know. And so I'm really in this channeling energy, and I see the two koi fish. I think, like, that's what they're called, koi, yeah. But see how she's looking away, like her shadow, and they're both looking away from each other, but they both are reflections of each other. Yeah, so I'm reading the cards. I'm not going to read. I'm reading them how I read them. And I do the same thing with the tarot or any type of card. I read it how Spirit is channeling it through me. Okay, so we have Heaven Sent. We have Focus on the Light. Trust yourself. Conscious Connections. Okay, Spirit, Divine, Divine Mother, Divine Goddess energy is tapping in. I'm tapping into. Of course, I am a goddess, so that's not a surprise. Yes, this is 1122 25, which is a 7, spiritual truth, your spirituality, your spiritual path. Release the dark wound. See how she's, yeah, you know what? In this card, there is this fish, and it's showing the bones. It's showing this death. It's showing releasing, and releasing also the bones. A lot of times, like if you're feeling aches and pains in your bones, this is just what I'm receiving and what I feel. A lot of the time we're releasing these old wounds when we're purging, and we feel like aches in our bones and stuff because not only our cellular memories of past wounds and karmic energies and past life. Okay. The bones, there holds a lot of, it's like density. And so, for example, I had my right hip really hurting. This 1212, oh my gosh, the numbers, okay. Release the dark wound and let love live. Okay, so with releasing these old wounds and letting them go, or whatever releasing, which I feel like is a huge release on the full moon, the super moon, and clearing. Yeah, okay. The water, this also, it's talking about the emotions and letting go through your emotions. Your emotions it's part of your human experience, okay? Not all of the, I would say, like extraterrestrials and interdimensional beings, they don't all like have this human experience of all these different wide range of emotions, okay? This is the human experience, okay? So just embrace those emotions. You know, even my daughter knows the difference between different cries. She's like, even last night she was crying, she didn't know why, and she was just crying and saying like, I love you, I just love you so much. It's not a sad cry, it's a happy cry, because I've talked about that. I've taught her about purging and releasing, and if you see like emotions coming out, it doesn't mean that like I'm necessarily sad. I've talked to her about collective energies, and even if she doesn't understand like all the way, this is what we need to be teaching our kids about energy. And I'm getting off tangents, and I have a whole buttload of like channeling energy coming through. So the bones and we're releasing through the bones, and the skeleton system, okay? So just know if you have any aches and pains, to work through that, stretch, do yoga, drink lots of water, and that's why we have the water. And oh my goodness, this is a lot of energy that's coming through. So because I gotta step it up in my readings, you know, I'm ready to like really get in more of my channeling. Yeah, they're saying, yeah, my guides do the light language. Haven't done that in a while, so part of me, you know, I still have this little part of me, the ego self, like that doesn't want to do the light language because it's like, oh, it's kind of weird and different. No, because you know why? Big bold vision right here. Big bold vision. This is where we're being called to, okay? Not caring and about what others may think of us, really diving into our uniqueness, our spiritual growth. It may look weird to others, or strange, and that just could be our own perception from our, and this is from more of an ego personality type state, the person, and not your soul. Your soul wants to express itself in many different ways, okay? So explore that for yourself. You don't have to go and, if you want to do something, you do it in your own home to express yourself. You don't have to go, show everybody, or I don't go outside and start talking light language to people. Like, she's crazy. So it's just this time, and spring equinox is right around the corner, and people talking about the event and when this is coming, and we've already been having shifts happening, okay? Yeah, it's just proven right here in these cards. Big, bold vision. This is how honestly, this is how I would dress every day if I wanted to. I can't go to this, to work or whatever, but this is my soul, all adorned, and I have all these things. When I see my Syrian self, when I see my Arcturian Syrian, higher dimensional energy, I'm all decked out in all kinds of, I'm Lemurian self. There's no fear of what you appear to be to others. There's none of that. It's been a program for way too long, and we're stepping out of that. And holy majolies here. Oh wow. Okay, calm down. Apologize if I'm speaking really fast. Like I said, this is wow. Okay. There's always a reason for me doing a video, and this is it right here. There's something that wants to be spoken and come out. Trust yourself. All these cards are about embarking on this new path for yourself and your spiritual truth, and seeking that within yourself and living from your power. This big, bold vision. Yeah, I'm seeing the beetle, or the scarab beetle, the Egyptian beetle. Lots of symbology in that. I don't really remember all of that, but it's really powerful. This light, this is one of my favorite cards, okay? It's overpowering for some people, the light that comes through, and when you're in your, that God self, that higher self, it's this energy of I surrender, I think it was just one day I'm you know what? Higher self, bring it on in into this vessel, bring it on in. And it's people say, God, take my hand, take my voice, not take it, but use me, okay? And use me to spread, to be the love that you are, to be the joy, and to be this energy to lift up my vibration, to lift up Gaia in this ascension, because we are the light, okay? And yes, we still go through darkness, but we purge all of this. We purge the darkness. We go through it. And through that, when we go through that, we really take on this light. Let me tell you. Okay, I have been through lots of energy of darkness and stuff. And when the light, it's you're removing all of that heaviness. Okay. And then you have room for all this light to come in. Okay. Whew. Spirit is really using me. I really feel some Syrian energy up in here. Oh my gosh. This deck is so huge. So I'm going to have to move my cards. I'm going to have to do it like this. So this is the galactic. We're going to tune into our galactics. I really need to tap into more of my galactics. Okay, so when I woke up, I had an awesome dream last night with my twin flame. It was amazing. Anyways, but when I woke up, I saw a huge cloud ship. Okay, probably Pleiadians or something, but it was massive. I took a picture of it and I posted it on my page because it was amazing. And I was just thank you. You know, it was just a beautiful sign that I am supported, and I am supported in my mission and doing what I need to do. Okay? Because this ascension thing is real. Events, whatever you want to call it, okay? Yeah, progressive desires. We have the earth. This is a 7 as well. And I read this card as, in this moment, our desires are progressing. What are they progressing to? Oh my gosh, seriously. 47 again. I see the 47, you know what I'm talking about with number synchronicities, right? Well, 47 has been, even my daughter knows about 47. She's like, 47, Mom. Like, I know. For the last 3-4 days, I've been seeing 47 like crazy. Like, a lot. It's like, whatever. Okay. We're moving to Lemurian era. That is so cool. And they're both earth cards. So connecting to the earth and Gaia, because she's healing. We're all in this together. Like Gaia is like this ship. Okay, we're on this ship of Gaia. And our desires are changing towards more of a spiritual desires. Getting out of the old ways. And we're breaking out. We've broken out, okay, of this matrix, of the slavery that has been put onto this earth, and we are breaking free, okay? You have to know it, you have to believe it, and then it will manifest into your reality. It starts with us. It starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with one person. It starts from within. You create from within. And, I sound like I'm preaching over here. Okay. So we have progressive desires towards the Lemurian era. And I really feel like this, because I had this energy last week of, I felt like I was going through birth. I felt like this before. It really feels like I am. But I'm not, okay? But it's like a spiritual birth. And we're birthing this new earth, okay? Because look, if you look at this picture, it looks like the earth, and it keeps shedding its skin kind of thing, and it's emerging newer and newer as we jump on from timelines to better timelines, and busting out old timelines and going onto a new timeline towards a new earth, a new consciousness, and the truth, with assistance, with help from our galactic family. Thank you very much. Okay. We're all in this together. Okay. Yes. I got this for Divine Masculine. Orion. Leap of faith. Knowing that we have to take this leap of faith. It's that full energy from the tarot. Taking that leap of faith. That's what it takes sometimes. It's taking that leap of faith and starting your own channel and putting yourself out there. Or speaking your truth to a loved one. Or starting a new adventure. Or ending a cycle that you've been in for a long time, and your soul is begging you to, step onto a new path. It takes that leap of faith that like whatever happens out of this, every step is that's what it was. I kept getting this card was every step, something about, how every step that you take is part of the journey. Taking this leap of faith towards this new era, towards this spiritual truth, okay? Spiritual truth. You can't ignore it. Oh, we got 58, seduction and addiction. Also Orion, we have Earth and Orion. So, yes, 58, 13, okay. I won't get too much into numbers, but, this is the energy of the seduction and addiction, right? It definitely has been in this earth plane. It definitely has been part of our journey of addiction and seduction, and being like this obsessive energy, okay? And fixated on something, and it's almost, what it is, it's this energy of, it's not saying like it's bad or anything. It's an energy. It's an experience. But I'm frozen in thought. It has to do with finding your inner self, loving yourself, having because a lot of times I feel like when we're disconnected, our souls are disconnected from spirit, from source. Okay, that is when a lot of the shadow energies and the dark energies come in, because you feel you're not connected, or you know what I mean? So when you in this connection energy, and say you're going through this addiction energy, it's an awakening process, okay? So let's give some more clarification. Yes. We have 3 Orions, so Orion's really coming in strong. Maybe that's why I'm like talking like this, because I think Orion is a very powerful. I've heard of the Orion Wars and all of that, but I don't know too much about the galactic like history. Galactic historian Andrew Barthes, I think. He's pretty cool. So this is the light of awareness, being aware of this, like going through that. And honestly, that is part of all of the, these higher dimensional beings, part of us on Earth. It's part of, they've all gone through different variations of the extreme polarities, and trying to balance, it's almost like consciousness has experienced everything. Consciousness has tried like very, very extreme, and on this side, on like all different, because it's multiverse. It's the multiverse. It's multidimensional. It's there's so many experiences, and consciousness wants to experience lots of different, like everything it can, like and try different things, and so that it's this light of awareness, and this light, this candle, this burning flame of awareness. I'm kind of interested because we have 3 Orion cards, but this one is Orion Light. This one is the advanced Orions, like after they have gone through. Okay, calm down. It's that fire. So I turned right to it too. Orion Light. Like the, okay. So let me read it because I feel like I have to read it. So, our true state of being is as a unified, abiding awareness. This awareness contains no judgment, no labeling, no commentary or opinion. When we do deep meditation, we can access this state. First, for brief moments, and then for longer periods of time. The consciousness of the Orion Light represents this abiding, let's see if I want to give you a close look. This abiding awareness within us that transcends polarity. My nose is running. Okay. You may visualize this as a candle flame during your meditation. Work with this exercise to reconnect with your true state of being. As each person does this, the old wounds from Orion are healed and humanity can awaken. Ooh, focus on the candle. Also doing a candlelight meditation and just looking at the candlelight, it is mesmerizing. I tell you, it is like, wow. Okay, the last 4 cards of the deck access the energy called the Orion Light, which connects with a very evolved era in Orion history, but represents so much more. Sorry, okay. They reference the complete healing and integration of not only the polarity within the Orion system that has affected us all, but the polarity that played out within the holographic matrix of creation itself. These cards represent the end game, so to speak. The return to source and our natural state of being as one unified, abiding consciousness. Yes, like you feel that connection to source. I've had those moments where it's complete bliss and like just tears coming down your face because you feel so peaceful. It's so much, you feel so much love from this source. It's really powerful and can be like really it's hard to explain. Okay. Okay. So, once awakened, the illusion of polarity can no longer exist. Eventually, all of us on earth will have to accept that awakening or salvation comes not from anyone or anything outside of us, but through our own efforts to awaken ourselves. Exactly. Even how much I talk, or you have people that are like, like you have to go through your own process. That's why, we show compassion to each other and just understand like that every person goes through their own spiritual journey and awakening. So it doesn't come from anything outside of ourselves. It comes from within ourselves. Okay. It's our own efforts. It's an effort. It takes effort. It takes spiritual practice. It takes like this drive to want. It's the seeker of truth. Like you want that journey, right? So it does take some effort. It does take effort, of course, right? Okay. So if this card appears in your reading, it is a powerful symbol that the Orion light, the light of awareness of creation, is strongly working with you for your own awakening. Awesome. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this like strong Orion energy or something. Syrian Orion. Okay. You may or may not feel it overtly. Oh, I feel it. If you need assistance to tap into it, imagine a golden liquid light lake. Ooh. A golden liquid light lake that's golden. During your meditation, and know that all aspects of creation, even the unpleasant ones, are made from this liquid light. Let this liquid light help you feel the unity that is your true nature, and know that this liquid light resides in you too. Use the candle flame as mentioned above to access the awareness as often as you can. Okay, so let's do really quick. Okay, so let's just imagine this liquid lake that has golden frequency, golden light. Ooh, yes, I see it now. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to use that in my meditation. I like that. Okay, let's continue on. Ooh. No wonder. I could feel it. I could feel that powerful energy. Right. This is leap of faith. And this is almost like the challenges, like they were saying, it's not that it's bad or good or whatever, but it's an experience. And a lot of the times, these type of experiences that don't feel good to us after a while, they like can lead us to this spiritual journey. Okay, a lot of people that have gone through addictions leads them to spirituality. It's not like it's unknown or something. Okay, so pretty powerful already. Pretty powerful. Like, what else do we need to know? Like, that's already pretty powerful in itself. It's already 33 minutes. Okay. 77. Being the mentors, we have more earth energy. Earth and Orion. Okay, so earth and Orion energies are healing. It's healing. Okay, it's healing. So being the mentors, definitely, like I'm doing right here. I'm trying to, be on here and be a mentor to anybody who watches me, who sees me. And honestly, I first started my channel so that I could just, spirit was just kept, bugging me, like, do it. And to not care about, like, how it all ends up, to just do it. And honestly, I just like doing it for myself. Because when I do it, I feel better. Like, I feel amazing. And then I practice and I get more in tune with my... Okay, enough about me. Anyways, We have 47, 77, 57, lots of sevens, lots of spiritual truths. Let's pick this one. Oh my gosh. Really? Another Orion. So we're strong Orion energies are coming in. Delusion of control. Number 9. Well, it's the 36, but it's a 9. This is the past. We have... Yeah, this is in the past energy. Delusion of control, thinking that you're controlling something. So this is definitely that ego energy, trying to control something when it's like it's all really an illusion. Like when you flow with the universe and you're one with the universe, and when you're with source, you know your source, you know that energy, then you can tap into that all-knowingness and then flow with it. So this delusion of control, like, yeah, I think that's really definitely... There's a lot of Orion energies up in here. Anything else? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it because it's pioneering spirit. Lyran coming up in here. My twin flame has Lyran energy. And this is a pioneering spirit. Okay, and he's got this flame. He's holding this flame. And it's an 11. It's an 11. 1 + 1 is 2. I'm kind of curious what this says, actually. So let me get to it. Okay, I calm down a little bit. The Lyran energy. You see that? Oh, yeah. When I think of Lyran, I think of the feline energy. Okay? Like Thundercats. You see how I'm all like chilled out now? That's funny. Okay. All right. Whew. It's like this sensual, mystical energy, okay? I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it came in. Okay. The early beginnings of the Lyran civilization. See, I can even talk now. Okay. Were filled with excitement about exploring the universe. They expanded their colonies rapidly, and the civilization grew quickly. These were the first forefathers of human heritage. Having a connection to this early Lyran time, you also have a connection to this pioneering spirit. This spirit compels you to explore both the physical and metaphysical worlds. While this is a healthy pursuit, the lessons of the Lyrans have shown that this desire for exploration must also be balanced with daily life. It asks that your explorations be a way to embrace physical life, not escape from it. Yeah, I know this one. I can definitely understand that energy. So the text from this card pretty much says it all. It refers to the beginnings of the first star family directly related to our development on Earth, the Lyrans. No wonder I'm feeling like this chill energy. Orion. Okay. Okay, so the Lyrans. Okay, so this is back from their young species, and they had many lessons to learn, okay? The Lyrans are our oldest forefathers. In the past era, they were very externally focused in reality and not very interested in spiritual development. In some ways, they were young and immature, as most young species are. But qualities of young civilizations can be negative or positive depending on how those qualities are expressed. A pioneering spirit can be wonderful quality when used with responsibility and integrity. Right. But it can also be a negative quality when used immaturely with ignorance or without integrity, right? Yes. Thus, it is important to look at the rest of the card, read it, and see how to interpret it and follow your intuition. Usually this card comes up for people who have had lives in Lyra during this era and are here now to apply those lessons. Perhaps you're being asked to take risks and become a spiritual pioneer in your life a little bit more. Or perhaps the pioneering aspect of your nature needs to be balanced with responsibilities in your life on Earth as a human. Definitely. Both of those things. So open yourself for further guidance. Okay, so depending on where you at, but this came in with the leap of faith, right? So this pioneering spirit is definitely connected to this taking this leap of faith. But yes, see how it's all like balancing this out when you have it with integrity. And 4004, we mere numbers. Sorry, they're just everywhere. Okay, so this is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I want this candle right here. Okay. Okay, so far, we got tons of Earth and Lyran. Lyran. We had Orion, right? We had Orion energies come up in here. And then once I picked this Lyran energy, I was like, what? Okay. I'm like a little chilled. Okay, let's get some of the archangels to chime in and tune in. Oh, did I have a card that I left in there? Interesting. Look at what got left in this deck. A little secret card. Perfect. Archangel Raphael. Healing. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Just like I'm doing right now. It's supporting. So this is the message that Archangel Raphael is working with you. With healing. All about healing. Raphael, I think, is the green energy. The green. Yeah. Beautiful. I like that. I love when that happens, when a card gets like snuck in somewhere. Yep. Planetary cycles. Definitely. This is Sandalphon. Okay. What else? Planetary cycles. Definitely. That does affect us. And look at gratitude. Sadkia. Look at the abundance. Abundance. The abundance of the cosmos is supporting you. Just think about how abundant everything is. And how that you are an abundant being. And this abundance, this energy, allows you to be free, to be yourself, to tap into this light of awareness, knowing that you are connected to Source all the time, every day. Even if you feel like you have stepped to, if you feel like you've stepped back, or you feel like, oh gosh, I've failed at this, or no, okay, you're growing. Serenity. Have that serenity in that palace. Go to that palace. Find a place within yourself. This lives within me. Like, I know that I can go into deep meditation and that I can create whatever I want to create. And that I therefore will manifest this. Just think, if everybody did this, this is where we're at right now. If everybody connected with their source within themselves, what we would create. It's called Heaven on Earth. It's called New Earth, which is in, I feel like I'm like from the future or something, like. Okay, anyways. We have the Boji stone. I like this. I had this, I think, right around the full moon. So we have balance, align, and clear. Balance, align, and clear. Okay, I gotta get off soon because it's, It's time for my responsibilities. Now for reals, but it's almost getting late for it. Ooh, I like this. Dream work. So a lot of you are working on the astral realm with your guides and but look at the colors, your guides, your angels, you are astral traveling. I swear, sometimes I wake up and I know if I wake up exhausted and I've slept a full night of sleep, I was in the astral realms, I was doing stuff, and I was working in the astral realm because I'll wake up tired. When I slept plenty. So you're working in the dream realm, astral realm, okay? And jade, yeah, jade. But look at the colors, green and red. Green and red, green. No mistake. It's no coincidence that Archangel Raphael came out here, because look at that green. Green and gold. Green and gold, red. Okay, let me channel my energies here. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Let's pick from my Ascension deck here that I made. Yep. So we've got downloads and activations. Okay. I think before I did this reading, I had my ear ringing. If you get ear ringing, even my daughter knows that. She'll go, Mom, I think I'm getting a download. Download, okay. Energy coming through. We're all tapped into this planetary these planetary cycles. The solar winds coming in, the 24-hour Schumann resonance, electromagnetic spikes that we had for 24 hours, like all of that stuff. We are, especially sensitive and empaths and psychic, like starseeds, are sensitive to that. So be conscientious, be aware of that, and do what's necessary for you. 45, 45, 47. Okay. It's just me, okay? I'm just going to say it because numbers are codes and frequencies, and we have codes in here. Basically, these are all like codes. Downloads, activations, you wake up and you feel different. You feel like you have a new skill. You're more tapped in. You're having number synchronicities. You feel different, okay? It's okay. You're not crazy. Okay, we're tapping into our multidimensional selves. We're there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and a lot of it happens when you go to sleep at night, when your body is resting, where you can get those upgrades and those activations and process all that. Okay, but we have vibrations, tones, frequencies. I listen to those every day. Okay, meditative mind, I think it's called, is a really good one. All of that stuff. That is where I started my spiritual awakening. One day I was like, why am I watching all this TV? I'm watching way too much TV, and it like broke me out of that, and I started listening to, it was like over 2 years ago, and I went on YouTube, and I don't know how, but I got onto binaural beats, solfeggios, all that stuff. So just look it up, okay? It's powerful, okay? Each tone like goes for a specific thing, for releasing this or for peace, or it has different frequencies, okay? Sound is super powerful. Why do you think music is powerful? You listen to a certain type of music, it makes you feel a certain way, or you connect with it, and it brings emotions out. Music is powerful, which is tones, okay? So frequencies. So that's going on really strong right now. Maybe one more, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Can I just walk around and just put this on my forehead? I'm one big synchronicity. Like, the synchronicities just keep coming in. So you're not crazy. It's becoming, I don't know. I feel like it's just part of the collective now. If you're not seeing 111 or like synchronicities, you're the one who's weird, okay? You need to wake up, because it kind of what it does is it wakes you up out of that program, of the programs of the matrix, like energy, and you're like waking up. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing these number synchronicities, and it's like a code, and it unlocks something within you. I can't explain it. It's number synchronicities, and it's not just numbers. It's synchronicities. It's signs every day. All day. I just laugh at it at this point because it's kind of fun and amusing at this point. Oh my gosh. Talk about activations. Light language. All these sounds that come out, and that tunes into this one frequency that connects to other multidimensional beings. Okay, look at this. Does this not all go together? These synchronicities, the tones, the activations, the downloads, vibration, synchronicity, light language. It's all goes together. That's why I love to look at Ascension in this journey as humor and try to laugh at it because it's funny, like the memes, like the humor. I just had a picture of like this a cat meme, and like their third eye is like waking up and they go into this like tunnel of vision, and it's just funny. And what do we have at the core of it? The heart expansion, and that's where we're at right now. I really feel, especially with twin flames, the certain waves, their heart is being activated. It's being busted wide open for divine masculines, and feeling their heart chakras just busting open. I feel like Mother Mary, Magdalene, more goddess energy helping with that, assisting, connected with the heart chakra. But this is key. This is your key right here, your heart. People, it sounds like, oh, your heart, it's so cheesy. But for real, it's your heart, your higher heart too. Okay, oh my gosh. And my throat is a little scratchy. So I'm going to have to dial it down. I'm going to have to end it. It's already been almost an hour. I've been talking. Woo! Spirit, are we good? We good? No. I mean, of course we're good. But, plus I just amuse myself. I just love myself. Like, I've spent so much time with myself that I'm amused, okay? Since I'm multi-dimensional and I have all these different connections to my different aspects of myself, I've retrieved all my soul aspects. You'll notice that one day, like all of a sudden you'll have all these gifts. And it's because you've gained like your soul aspects that may have been lost, or you go to the Akashic records and retrieve that soul parts, the soul fragments, which I believe right now is what the divine masculines are. They're retrieving their soul aspects that are coming back, and so they're realizing like, oh, I'm a powerful feline from a different dimension. That kind of stuff. Like, I'm going to pick from the Ascended Masters deck. That's what I wanted to end with. Okay, so I just amuse myself. Yes! The Shekinah, the sacred self, the higher self. Yes, we know. Yes, we know all about the ego. We know about the root chakra and the root and the sacral, the lower chakras. We know when it gets like all muddied up. We know everything has served its purpose. We know that this Merkaba, our ship, our light body, being cleared. My throat chakra is like, unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. The dove, the purity of who you are, of what you are. You are source, you are creation. When they say you are God consciousness, you are goddess, you are God. It resides within you. We also have the soul flame. Because yes, right now at this point, twin flames are a big part of the ascension, the awakening. Bringing unconditional love into this world. Balancing the masculine and the feminine, the distorted energies of all of that, and rebalancing and reconfiguring that, okay? We have Radha, the soul flame. Rediscover, I think, Krishna. Is it Krishna's twin flame? I'm not sure. I don't know. She's holding that lotus. She's so beautiful. She's so authentic. Divine feminines, embrace your authenticity is the best gift ever. Your goddess energy, your authenticity. That lotus flower, it just said right here. I didn't even read it. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. Imagine what it would be like. Put it into your thought, put it into your mind, put it into your heart. Your twin flame experience, or what you want to create. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Okay. And Cernunnos, life force, connected with that life force, that sacred life force, the sacred connection to this earth, this beautiful earth in which she wants to bless us with. And the horn of plenty, of abundance. Cernunnos, oh, he's so beautiful. The artwork in these are just so beautiful. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased, and you have that energy. Okay, the sexual powers in your sacral energy. You can use that energy in a way to manifest. It's a manifesting power. It's creation. It's creation. So, oh my gosh. No wonder. Thank you. If you've tuned in this long, if you've held on to this far, 55:33 on the clock, okay? Thank you for tuning in. If you've watched this, thank you. I really felt like I had to get on here and do a message, and I really appreciate all my subscribers. And yes, let's grow this channel. You know, it's not about popularity. It's just about being me and expressing my truth and sharing it with whoever wants to, you know, just see what this is about and share their experiences in a positive way too. And I will also not put up with like any negative, like, you know what I mean. We can express ourselves in certain ways, but on my channel, you know, let's keep it like higher consciousness, okay? All right. I love y'all. And I love my twin flame a whole lot. Okay. I just had to say that. Bye.